Real quick, the Adrian Beltre thing.
Do it.
First of all, it kind of like when I first heard about the trade, Adrian Beltre obviously just signed with the Red Sox, got a year. I believe it's $9 million plus a $1 million buyout with a $5 million player option for next year. A very weird contract.
Mm-hmm.
Very weird.
You heard he turned down 3 and 4 year.
That's what the Boston Globe said. But,
Yeah.
The Boston Globe and the Boston media hype just sucking Epstein's cock. I mean, give me a fucking break. You really think this guy turned down a 4-year deal at like $40 million because he wants to play for the Red Sox? No, he didn't. It's just not happening. He's a Scott Boras client. Scott Boras clients don't turn down $30 million. That's complete bullshit.
Yeah.
I can't stand that. Everybody just bow down to Theo Epstein. I like the contract for the Red Sox. I think it's an excellent signing.
I think so too. I really like.
From what
Beltre.
they say, I haven't seen Beltre play a whole lot. I've seen him play, but from what they said, and I've heard even as recently as today, I was reading up, they're talking about Beltre as possibly one of the greatest fielding third basemen of all time.
Really?
Fangraphs, the guy Dave Cameron on Fangraphs says he's one of the best third basemen ever.
That's crazy.
Joe Madden, Tampa Bay manager, said he's the best third baseman he's ever seen. So it's kind of like I'm interested to see what's going on there, because 1 year, $10 million for a guy 31 years old, playing that good a defense, a guy who's kind of been, he's been playing half of his game at Safeco Field, so he's kind of gotten a bad rap because of a pitcher's park, and because of that 1 year he had, his contract year, he had 48 home runs with the Dodgers. He never lived up to that because that's the one outlier year in his entire career. He's a 25 home run, 85 RBI guy. He'll hit 265, 275. He's a very good player. And for a year and $10 million, I kind of didn't understand it. I didn't understand why Beltre would take it, why Boras would take it, especially a $5 million player option, because, this is a win-win situation for Boston. They just shored up the defense on the left side. And now also today, Cameron will be playing center field and Ellsbury will be playing left field, is official. So that defense has been upgraded significantly this offseason. So I'll give them credit for that. But to me, I didn't understand it from Beltre's perspective. But now the more I think about it, the guy's still in his prime. He goes for 1 year, goes to Boston. He abuses the Green Monster, jacks up his stats, maybe hits 25, 30 homers. He had a horrible year last year. He was injured.
Yeah.
He had a terrible year. I think he OPS'd around 683 or something like that. Just a terrible year. So he wasn't, his value was probably as low as it had been in 5 or 6 years. So you take a 1 year deal, make it $10 million, go into a lineup where it's not as formidable as it once was with Manny and Poppy, but he's still, a formidable lineup. Abuse the Green Monster, pad your stats, and then hit the free agent market again at 31 years old, 32 years old, and try to score with your 3-4 year deal, 10 to 12 million apiece.
Yeah,
it's not a bad move. This whole he signed for 3 or 4. He turned down 3 or 4 year deals. It's crap. It's not true. But give Boston credit for waiting him out and playing it right. Now they just have to flip Lowell somewhere. But because this deal definitely puts them over the luxury tax threshold.
You did mention it's a player option, right?
Correct. $5 million player option.
Yeah, so that protects him.
It protects him because he can pick up a $5 million even if he sucks this year. He can pick up $5 million.
He's not going to suck. He's
a good player.
25 home runs. He's going to have 25 home runs, 90 RBIs this year. I think that's fair.
I think it's fair. Absolutely. I think he's a candidate for bounce back year because he did have a terrible year last year. But the defense, if it is what people say it is, him and Scooter on the left side, it's a nice little, with Ellsbury in left, Cameron in center, you got a nice little defense there.
Yeah.
Give Boston a ton of credit. I didn't understand the move. I was going nuts because I'm thinking, Damon is a Boras client, and Yankees supposedly, from what the official word was, they did offer him 2 years, $20 million, and he turned it down.
Yeah.
And then eventually came crawling back, and they said no. So I'm thinking, why would he be doing that? But Damon is 36 years old. This is his last time to cash in. Beltre can still cash in after this year. So give him the 1 year, let him do his thing in Boston, and come out fresh free agent again, and seek his 3 or 4 years, which I think he can. That's definitely a feasible situation. It's risky, but I think it'll work out for him.
Yeah, could end up making him millions of dollars, and it makes the Red Sox it makes their pitching staff much better this year too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I like it. I like that move a lot.
I mean,
for
they're
them.
still going to finish second place, but as long as they understand that.
Yeah, he's got such a good team.
Yeah, they do.